Hello and welcome. In this session we'll be discussing Neptune Mobile Devices ARGUS Mil Standard 1553 Bus Visualizer. The ARGUS Bus Visualizer is a product that's been developed that allows people to monitor the traffic that would be present on a changing 1553 bus. And today we'll be discussing some of the basics on how to use the device, given that the device has already been set up and you're familiar with your environment. So with that, we're going to start off with the File menu and choose to load our bus configuration. For this exercise, we'll be using a bus configuration for an Apache helicopter. And you'll notice that we only have one RT in this particular example. If you were on an aircraft bus, you probably have up to 20 or even possibly 30. But for this example, we have the one. We click on that, we see the various messages that are contained within that RT. And then clicking on these will give you the various data elements that are contained within that message. So we can simply look at our radome command, and if the data were to change on the bus, we'd go from a 0 present value to a 1 not present value. And you'll notice that there are lots of different set and not set. These are great examples of booleans here. And if we were to go ahead and head down, I'll pick up an example of one that would be more of a, here we go, like a radial gauge. So as data would change on the bus, you could see that we're updated not only with the gauge, but also the digital display in the middle. So this gives you a quick look at what the sensors and what types of traffic you're actually getting on an aircraft or system in real time. The other handy features that we've put in here is a vertical gauge as well. This is really handy to have for things like fuel tanks or other relative type measurements that you don't need to be exact with. A live chart is very handy for looking at data and what direction it's headed based on its previous measurements. Now, anyone that's ever worked with a Mil Standard 1553 bus understands that we're constantly digging through documentation. And that's why we've offered within our setup here a documentation button. And what this does is, for now we only have an ICD loaded in this particular profile, but if we wanted to, we could reference training manuals, maintenance notes, a myriad of different things, as long as they are in either a .pdf format or an HTML format, we can plug right into those. So if I had any questions about this particular message, I could click that button and we'd automatically jump to the error density ratio page of my ICD, and I could grab up all the pertinent information within this page that would tell me the particulars on the operation of that particular data element. This would cover our basics introduction for the ARGUS 1553 bus visualizer. Please look into future sessions as we will be demonstrating our learn and recognize features that are some of the more advanced features. We'll also be going through and demonstrating for you the Alchemist, which allows you to input all of these things directly from the ICD into the bus visualizer, and we'll go through that setup procedure as well. For further details regarding Neptune Mobile Devices and the ARGUS product, please contact us at www.neptunemobiledevices.com.